Jiraye, jiraye, abura fanga fola, Kelly, jiraye, 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 abura fanga fola, Kelly, jiraye, 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 abura fanga fola, Kelly, jiraye, jiraye.
Right now I can't even hear myself. Check 1 2. Tell her 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Now he has you.
Okay.
I don't know why I've got to follow you to get you.
Well, neither.
Which, I mean, that soloing is fine because you don't have any other tests.
Test 1 2 3 4 5. Hello 1 2 1 2.
starting five for the Lady Blazers. At guard, LJ Thomas. Guard forward, Bella Seaman. At guard, Ruby Reynolds. At forward, Elijah Ramsey. And at guard, Emma Timmons. Your starting five for Newport. Ty Brown. Stella Alcorn. Jalacia Gordon. Avaya Martin. And Tia Jackson. Stolen by Ruby Reynolds. A steal and the bucket, Ruby Reynolds. Out of bounds to Newport. Stolen by Ruby Reynolds. Stolen by Bella Seaman. Reaching foul against Bella Seaman. Out of bounds to Newport.
You still on the phone? No.
Out of bounds to Newport. Shooting foul against Marlon Freeman.
Yeah.
I'm just going camera audio.
Out of bounds. Last touched by Valley View. Stolen by Marley Greeno. Ball out of bounds to Valley View. Calhoun! Knocked out of bounds by Valley View. Ball to Newport. Timeout, Valley View. Full timeout.
Britain's already got it. Britain's already got it. You go, you do that. Yeah. So we're going to have to learn what we're doing.
How about a hand for your Valley View Junior High cheerleaders? Ball out of bounds to Valley View. Shooting foul against Newport. Kate Calhoun to shoot two. Kate Calhoun. Into the game, Ruby Reynolds and Emma Timmons. Stolen by Bonnie Fagan and the bucket. Out of bounds to Valley View. Bella Stevens. stolen by Bellacino.
That's all right.
One pass and the shot, Audrey Butler.
Roll back here.
A steal and the bucket, Bonnie Fagan. Timeout, Newport. 30 seconds timeout. Reaching foul, Bellacino. Ball out of bounds to Newport.
See, that's what's happened to us Friday night. The background is what's killing us. Maybe we'll be closing the windows. So finally,
Knocked away by Valley View. Ball out of bounds to Valley View. Shooting foul. Bonnie Fagan to shoot two. Bonnie Fagan. Into the game, number 33, Eliza Ramsey. Ball knocked away by Valley. Audrey Butler. Ball is stolen by Ruby Reynolds. Shooting foul. Ruby Reynolds shooting two. Ruby Reynolds. At the end of one, Newport 0, Valley View 20. Ladies and gentlemen, your Valley View Junior High cheerleaders. Out of bounds to Valley View.
I'm not even recording right now because of the fact that I can't do the replay.
Out of bounds to Valley View. Newport. Bella Seaman, and 1. Into the game, LJ Thomas. Bella Seaman. Into the game, number 23, Rainy Turley. Jayla
some short thing is not working out.
Not good bounds. Ball to Newport.
Did she get you? Oh.
Body foul. Ball out of bounds to Newport. Into the game, number 22, Peyton Zerbo. Knocked away by Ruby Reynolds. Pardon me, Rainy Turley. Stolen by Eliza Ramsey. Shooting foul. Rainy Turley, shooting 2.
Jay. Jay.
I'm going to be using this. Why don't you just take this one back?
What are you doing?
Into the game, Marley Greener.
You should. I'm 1 person too short. See this camera left.
Out of bounds to Valley View.
Watch it here.
Yep, no problem. No problem. You have anything go wrong? The 4-3 quiet. Thank you.
Jump ball. Possession, Newport. Phenomenal! L.J. Thomas.
I did exactly what I did.
Reaching foul. Out of bounds to Newport.
Go, man. Yeah, you good? Yes, sir. Good. Hey, are you able to test my audio while you're up here with this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do another test when we get a chance.
Okay.
I think we got our issues partially resolved.
No. This is
Jay. Is that Jay one right here? 1 2. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Go again.
Test 1 2 3 4 5. Hello 1 2 1 2.
Valley View will have the ball to get the second foul. Blocking foul. Ball out of bounds to Valley to Newport. Knocked away by Peyton Zerman. Ball out of bounds to Newport. Knocked away by Kate Calhoun. Double four. Ball out of bounds to Newport. L.J. Thomas. Blocking foul. Out of bounds to Newport. Jump ball. Possession, Newport. Into the game, Jalen Lett. Shooting foul, Newport to the line. Into the game, Ava Fitzgerald. Knocked away by Marley Griffin. Ball out of bounds to Valley View. Stolen by Ada Fitzgerald. Ada Fitzgerald. Jump ball. Possession, Valley View. Struggle. Out of bounds to Newport. Two points. Shooting foul. Charlie Wilson to the line.
Okay, but what station? Should be here in KBTN.
Three-point basket, Kate Calhoun. At the end of the third period, Newport 6, Valley View 44. Knocked away. Out of bounds to Newport. Traveling. Out of bounds to Valley View. To Newport. Shooting foul. Newport to the line. In the game. Ella Patrick. And Bella Henry.
Right now I'm hearing music.
Stolen by Valley View. Newport 13. Your Valley View Junior High Lady Blazers 48.
Oh no, Brittany's got it. Brittany got it. Alright, Brittany, you can live up with Still good? You ready to do a check? Yes,
212. Are you hearing the station audio now? As you can hear me, that's the main thing then. So. Southwest Jonesboro, welcome into the third game of the season for the Valley View Senior High Lady Blazers as they take on the Lady Greyhounds from Newport. Valley View checks into this game 2-0 overall. Newport is 3-1. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Randy Myers in the NEA Baptist broadcast position as we welcome you in to our First National Bank pregame coverage of Blazer basketball. First National Bank, where they put you first always. It's Valley View and Newport in a Monday afternoon matinee basketball game. We'll step aside for a 90-second timeout and back with more pregame information in a moment. You're listening to Blazer basketball on the EAB Sports Network. No, I don't hear anything. Right on the campus of Valley View High School in Southwest Jonesboro. Good afternoon. I'm Randy Myers in the NEA Baptist broadcast position as the Valley View Lady Blazers take on the Lady Greyhounds from Newport High School on a Monday afternoon matinee basketball game. This is a non-conference matchup. Valley View checks into this contest with a 2-0 overall mark. Newport is off to a 3-1 start on the season. Valley View, of course, was last in action Thursday night of last week, going on the road to defeat Buffalo Island Central by a 60-50 account. The Blazers were down 50-14 at the end of the first period. They led by 4 at halftime, up 34-30 at the break. They were up 46-41 at the end of 3 and ended up winning by 10 with a 60-50 decision. Senior forward Anna Winkfield leading the way for the Lady Blazers. She had a career high 24 points, also 6 rebounds for Anna in the winning effort. And Morgan Weaver, her senior classmate, the 6'1 guard, not far behind her with 16 points, as those two led Valley View as the only two Blazers in double-digit scoring. Newport, as we mentioned, 3-1. They were last in action also on Thursday, winning on the road by 1 point at Wynn, 56-55. They opened the season with back-to-back wins over Des Arc and BIC, so that's BIC is one common opponent, and the score to the two games was almost identical. Valley View beat BIC 60-50 last week. Newport beat them 61-51 back on November 8th. And then they lost 3 days later after that to Heber Springs before winning at Wynn on Thursday. So, as we mentioned, Newport having played 4 games, they've won 3 of those 4, with the only loss being a road loss to Heber Springs. Valley View, as we mentioned, 2-0. The Blazers come into this game averaging 57.5 points per game. They're allowing 41 points per contest. Newport, by comparison, averages 56.5 points per game and gives up 54 points per contest. The Lady Blazers, of course, coached by Angiella. She is in her 4th year at the helm of the Valley View program. Jason Thomas is the head coach of the Lady Greyhounds at Newport. We'll step aside here for a 90-second timeout and back with more in a moment. You're listening to Blazer Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You raised your family here. Did every July 4th here? Refinished the floors here twice. Sized up your daughter's boyfriends here? Waited in the doorway all day when your son was coming home on leave. This place has given you all you've dreamed of, and now it's giving again, in the form of a gourmet kitchen and the quietest dishwasher known to man. Realize your dream with a home equity line of credit from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
It's a mix and match special now at all Jonesboro area Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $5.99 each for carryout or $6.99 each for delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, salad, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $5.99 each for carryout or $6.99 each for delivery. Only at your Jonesboro area Domino's Pizza locations.
Elite Eye Care has a new Jonesboro location that is now open at 2100 East Highland near the Old Indian Mall. Hey, it's Brandon Baxter and the team at Elite Eye Care.
Abby, extend this break by not 1 minute, please, for the national anthem.
For patients of all ages.
Please extend the break. Actually, make it 90 seconds longer, 90 seconds.
Elite Eye Care and Optical.com or call 972-6040. 2100 East Highland in Jonesboro and at 1515 West Kings Highway in Paragould. Elite Eye Care. Your vision is our focus.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro. That's right, since 1965, Forrest Office Machines.
As president, the last thing you want to take with you is your billfold. Best price, best service. Glenn Sain and Douglas Recruits.
And we welcome you back to Blazer Arena here on the campus of Valley View High School. A little Monday afternoon basketball here on this Thanksgiving week. School is out at Valley View with the Lady Blazers playing an afternoon game. We'll be right back here tonight for the beginning of the Lane Campbell era of Valley View boys basketball, at least on the senior high level, as the former Blazer junior high coach moves up to take over the chair that was recently vacated by Jason Manchester. And our boys' home opener tonight against Manila set for about 7 o'clock here at Blazer Arena. We should get on the air shortly before tip-off at about 6:55 or 7 o'clock, depending on when the junior high game in front of it wraps up. But we do invite you to come back and join us again tonight. It's a split doubleheader of Blazer basketball for both the Lady Blazers and Blazers. The Lady Blazers about set to tip here at 2 o'clock or any moment now this afternoon against Newport, and the boys will play Manila tonight in their opener at approximately 7 o'clock. Here are the projected starters for this game for Valley View. Guards should be Mallory Welch, a 5'5 junior, and Evie Smith, a 5'5 junior, along with 6'1 senior Morgan Weaver. And the forwards will be Anna Winkfield, a 5'9 senior, and Jaden Cruz, a 5'9 freshman. Not sure who Newport starters will be. It looks like one of them will be Reagan Head, a 5'10 senior. Also Sadie Washam, a 5'7 sophomore. We'll get the rest of them at the first opportunity. Antonia Davis will also start. She's a 5'11 sophomore. Officials for this game will be Kevin Simmons, James Bickham, and Dwight Walker. We're off and running with Lady Blazer basketball, third game of the season. Valley View wins the opening tap as Morgan Weaver comes up with it. She'll dribble clear of traffic, bring it across the timeline, get it on the left wing for Anna Winkfield. It's Newport opening up with man-to-man defense. Out high on the right wing. Now they swing it down low to Winkfield. She'll hand it off to Weaver. Weaver gets tied up under the basket, lost it out of bounds on the baseline. It'll stay with Valley View with 7:43 to play in the opening quarter. And the Blazers will inbound from the baseline. I believe that's Evie Smith to trigger. Finds it Jaden Cruz wide open right under the basket as she slipped around the defender and gets Valley View on the board. It's a 2-0 start for the Blazers. Here's Newport back the other way with the basketball. Dribble out to the top of the key, and with it is Sadie Washam. She'll circle back left wing. Now penetrates into near the free throw line, and they get it back out on a reset to Avery Robinson, the 5'3" junior guard. Now they swing it down low, get it out on the wing. Here's a three on the way that's off the mark. Jaden Cruz grabs the rebound for Valley View. Outlet pass for Smith. Ahead to Winkfield, who got it ahead of the defense and scored the layup with the left hand. Saw a bunch of that Thursday night at BIC, and a repeat of it right there as Winkfield able to beat the defense back down the floor and get an easy layup. It's a 4-0 start for Valley View, just underway here in the first period. Here's a pass down low that's knocked away by Winkfield. They're going to get her with a reach-in foul. On the push in the back, it's a first foul on a Winkfield, and the first foul of the basketball game charged to Valley View. Newport will inbound from the baseline with Washam to trigger. They get it in play on the right wing for Davis. Now back on the wing. Washam brings it out, hands it off. Here's a deep three on the way. Good. Reagan Head with the three to give Newport its first bucket of the game. Makes it 4-3. Valley View with the basketball and a 1-point advantage as Evie Smith crosses midcourt with it. Gets it left wing for Winkfield. Winkfield out high for Morgan Weaver. Now on the right wing for Mallory Welch. Welch has it. Out high to Jaden Cruz. Left wing to Weaver against man-to-man defense for the Greyhounds. Here's Welch with it at the elbow. Now drives inside. Gets around the defender. Missed the layup. Jaden Cruz has the offensive board. Needs help. Gets doubled up. Has her pass deflected. And now Welch ends up with it. She'll get it out for Weaver, who will try the three. That's good. Morgan Weaver knocks down the triple, and it's a 7-3 lead for the Blazers as they push the advantage back out to 4 with 5:55 to play in the first period of action. Valley View and Newport, little Monday afternoon matinee basketball for you. We'll be right back here tonight when the boys open the season against Manila. Here's Reagan Head forcing her way inside and scoring again for Newport at the other end to pull the Greyhounds back within 2. 5:38 to play in the first period. Evie Smith crosses midcourt with it, now gets to the top of the key and leaves it left side with Winkfield out high. Now right wing for Welch. Welch against man defense, gets it to Winkfield in the corner, back out high. This is Jaden Cruz with it, left side for Weaver. Down low to Welch. Welch shoots over the defender, missed it, rebound to Cruz. Cruz goes back up with it and scores. Little teardrop jumper from the right side of the rim. Cruz has 4. Blazer lead back to 9 with 5:10 to play in the first period. Head with it, drives into the lane for Newport. Now to the elbow, turnaround jumper is short. And Weaver will grab the rebound. The clear out for Evie Smith. Ahead in transition to Welch up the left side. Down low to Cruz. Cruz turns and misses off the glass. And Newport's got the rebound. Now to traffic with the basketball comes Davis. She'll go baseline, lose it on the baseline. It's stolen there by Mallory Welch. Ahead in transition, back the other way to Jaden Cruz. Cruz splits defenders, goes inside, has her shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blazers with 4:39 to play in the first period. Valley View up 9-5.
Out of bounds, Valley View.
Also remind you we're streaming this afternoon on the Blazer News Network YouTube page, so if you've got internet access, you can see the streaming video for this game as well as listen to our audio there. Here's Weaver with an elbow jumper, gets the roll off the back iron for Valley View. Weaver with 5, and the Blazer lead is now 6, largest advantage of the game thus far for the Blazers. On the right wing, into the corner, pass down low, stolen and denied by Weaver. Outlet pass to Evie Smith. Smith working her way back the other way through traffic, gets it left wing for Welch, down low to Winkfield. Now to Cruz, dotted line jumper off the mark, rebound pulled down by Newport as Davis pulled it down. Back the other way, come the Greyhounds with the basketball. This is Washam with it. She'll dribble into the left side, guarded there by Jaden Cruz. Gets away from the defender, goes baseline, pull-up jumper from 6 feet, good. Sadie Washam gets her first bucket of the game to get Newport back within 4. It's 11-7 with 3:38 to play in the opening frame. Valley View with the lead and the basketball. Evie Smith crosses midcourt with it, goes left wing for Mallory Welch. Welch feeds Winkfield down low. Her turnaround jumper is blocked, but she got fouled on her way up. Should be at the line here to shoot two. Foul is charged, I believe, to Antonia Davis. It is her first, and the first team foul on Newport puts Winkfield at the line to shoot a pair with 3:24 to play in the first period. Valley View leading 11-7. Winkfield shooting two here. First free throw is a make. She's got 3 points. One more coming for the 5'9" senior. Missed that one, but Weaver comes down with a rebound, gets tied up, and her outlet pass is stolen away. Out of traffic with it, Newport back the other way. Robinson with the basketball. She's got it top of the key. Feeds it inside to Davis. Davis slips inside, got the bucket and the foul. She'll be at the line for the M1. Good ball movement there by the Greyhounds. And I believe that foul was on Jaden Cruz. Free throw is a miss. Cruz has the rebound for Valley View. Her outlet pass deflected and then grabbed by Evie Smith. Right wing for Morgan Weaver. Here's Cruz with it along the left wing for Welch. She'll let go of a three from the corner. It's no good. Loose basketball. 5 for it. Morgan Weaver gets it back for Valley View. Swings it inside to Jaden Cruz. Cruz gets shut off, finds Welch. Her jumper from 10 feet up and good along the left side. First bucket of the game for Mallory Welch. Makes it 14-9. Valley View with the lead. Newport with the basketball. Davis gets around the defender, got to the rim and scored. Antonia Davis with a bucket, and there's a timeout taken by Valley View as Angie Ellis wants to talk with her troops. So 2:37 to play first period. Valley View leads at 14-11. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers and Merchants Bank announces the lobby of our new branch in Jonesboro is now open. The drive-thru is an MVP center with live video tellers 7 to 7 weekdays and 9 till noon on Saturdays. So in addition to our beautiful bank on Highland, you can also visit our new branch at the corner of Southwest Drive and Parker. More MVPs, more ATMs, more me banking at Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
2:37 remaining first period as we welcome you back to Blazer Arena. Randy Myers under the headset. Valley View and Newport girls basketball. Blazers with the ball and a 3-point advantage. It's 14-11. Valley View's largest lead thus far has been 6. Here's Mallory Welch with it on the left wing. Finds Cruz down on the baseline. Now back out to Welch on the left side. Inside to Weaver at the elbow. Weaver gets double teamed. Now gets it for Smith. Back to Welch on the left wing. Cruz finds it on the baseline, gets it for Weaver. Her free throw line extended jumper is good as she got the roll.
Morgan Weaver!
Weaver's got 7 to lead Valley View. And I'm pretty sure the score on the board is wrong. It shows 16-11, so that's official. It's what we'll go with for now. Here's a baseline jumper at the other end. Yeah, that score is correct. So it's 16-13. Valley View with a 3-point lead, 1:45 to play in the first period. Welch finds Cruz on the baseline. She gets shut off, gets it out for Smith. She'll pull the trigger on a three that's short, and Newport's got the rebound. An opportunity for the Greyhounds to tie the game if they can hit a three here. Head will try one from outside. Missed it, and the rebound pulled down by Evie Smith, and she gets tied up. And that's either a foul or a jump ball. We'll see. It looks like it's a foul on Avery Robinson. Second team foul on Newport. Evie Smith will walk it ahead for the Blazers, who lead by 3 at 16-13. On the left wing for Cruz. Down low to Winkfield. Back out high for Smith. Smith drives to the elbow, gets it left side for Welch. Now to Winkfield along the baseline. Winkfield gets shut off with some good man-to-man defense. Now back out high. Right wing for Jaden Cruz. Cruz kicks it for Welch. Her elbow jumper is no good. Morgan Weaver's got the rebound, needs help, goes back up with it, missed it. And Newport comes away with this. Antonia Davis clears the glass. She'll clear it for Robinson, who will cross the timeline with it. 44 seconds remaining in the first period. Down low to Head. Head gets inside, missed it. Might have been partially blocked by Weaver, who got the rebound and clears it out for Smith. Now ahead to Welch in transition. Bounce pass intended for Winkfield, but deflected. Saved by Cruz with 30 seconds left to play in the period. Now left wing for Mallory Welch. Back out for Smith. Right wing for Weaver. To Cruz, to Winkfield on the baseline. Back out for Weaver. She'll pull the trigger on a three. It's short. Davis grabs the rebound off the floor for Newport with 13 seconds left. Here come the Greyhounds. Missed the layup, and Weaver grabs the rebound on the baseline with 7 seconds left. Ahead to Jaden Cruz. That's going to be overhead and out of bounds. The Blazers turn it over. Captain too big a hurry that time, and Newport will get it back with 3.8 seconds remaining in the first period. Valley View leading 16-13. They get it in pounds for Head. Head will dribble to midcourt, shoots, and missed it. So at the end of one, the Blazers have a 3-point advantage. We'll be back with the second period in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Paragould and Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
Second period about to commence as we welcome you back to Blazer Arena. Valley View leads Newport 16-13 here in this girls game. It's the third game of the season for the Lady Blazers, who are off to a 2-0 start. And it'll be the debut of the Lane Campbell era for the boys program tonight as they'll take on Manila here at approximately 7 o'clock tonight at the arena. Newport with the ball to start the second stanza. They get it on the right wing for Washam. Now back out to Robinson, who dribbles right side and leaves it with Davis, who drives into the lane, kicks it back out for Washam. Now on the left wing for Head. Back to Washam. Washam guarded by Cruz, man-to-man defense for Valley View. Here's a long three on the way off the dribble. It's no good, but they got the offensive rebound as Davis got it. Now it's up for grabs, knocked away and stolen by Cruz. Valley View with numbers. Cruz will have an uncontested layup, and it's good. Jaden Cruz has 6. And the Blazer lead back at 5 now. It's 18-13 with 7:19 to play in the first half. Newport with the basketball, Valley View with the advantage. Here's Washam with it on the right wing. Leaves it with Robinson, who drives into the lane. Forced one up that goes out of bounds, and I believe that'll belong to Valley View. It will. 7:08 to play in the half. Blazers leading 18-13.
Ball to Valley View.
Evie Smith will walk it ahead, getting instructions from Coach Angie Ellis. He does so. Goes right wing for Weaver to Cruz, who drives inside, stops, fires, misses, gets her own rebound, and then has it taken away by Robinson. Robinson will let traffic clear, now work it ahead for the Greyhounds. Gets it left wing. Feeds it inside, intended for Head, but overthrew it. It'll go out of bounds, and Valley View will get it back. Substitution for Newport. Checking into the game comes Macy Cagle, a 6'1 senior post. She'll relieve Antonia Davis. Meanwhile, Evie Smith brings it back the other way for the Blazers. Finds Mallory Welch on the left wing. Down low to Cruz in the corner. Back out high to Welch on the left side. Here's Smith off the screen. Spots up and knocks down the three.
Three-point basket.
First bucket of the game for Evie Smith gives Valley View its largest advantage of the afternoon so far at 8 points. It's 21-13 with 6:13 to play in the half. Newport with the basketball. They get it right wing. Now swing it down low for Head. Nice denial and deflection of the pass, the entry pass there by Morgan Weaver to tap it out of bounds. And now Newport will inbound from the baseline as Washam will trigger from her left side of the basket. She gets it into Head, who flips it back to Washam. Washam drives into the lane, forces one up. It's short. Morgan Weaver collects the rebound. Lets traffic clear, and now clears it out for Evie Smith. Ahead in transition to Welch. Welch with a bounce pass to Winkfield. Winkfield turnaround jumper. Nicely done off the teardrop. Good ball movement there by Valley View. Winkfield's got 5, and it's now a double-digit lead for the first time today for either team. Blazers up 10. It's 23-13. Robinson has it for Newport. Gets it for Washam. Washam drives the baseline. Runner is no, but she may have been fouled there by Jaden Cruz, and that will be the case. Second foul on Jaden. It's the third team foul on the Blazers. And Washam will be at the line. Shooting 2 for the Lady Greyhounds from Jackson County. First shot is off the back iron, no good.
Into the game, Carly Rich.
Carly Rich will check in for Valley View, relieving Jaden Cruz. Carly is a 5'5" junior guard. Meanwhile, Washam makes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, so she's got 3 points for the game. Gets back down to a 9-point or a single-digit deficit for Newport at 9. It's 23-14, 5:33 to play in the first half. Valley View with the lead in the basketball as Evie Smith gets it left wing for Mallory Welch. Down low for Weaver along the baseline, back out high to Welch. Now left side for Smith. Again, she'll spot up 3-ball corner pocket, knock it down. Second three of the second period for Evie Smith. She's got 6, and that'll prompt a timeout taken by Newport. So with 5:17 to play in the half, Valley View leads it 25-14. Back here in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evie Smith has hit back-to-back triples for the Blazers, and as a result, Valley View's got its largest lead of the game so far, 26-14 with 5:10 to play in the first half. Newport with the basketball on the left wing. It's Robinson with it. Gets it out high. Dribble drive to the right wing. They'll hand it off to Alexis Hembry, who checked in during the timeout. She's a 5'4" sophomore. Now back to Hembry on the right side. Out high it comes for Aubrey Neal. Now Adrian Head with the basketball off the screen to the left wing. Shoots between a double team and gets the runner to go. Just beat the shot clock. Reagan Head with that bucket. Gets it back to a 10-point game with 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Valley View with a lead in the basketball. Evie Smith between the circles finds Winkfield left wing. Anna Winkfield gets it out high for Mallory Welch. Welch with it between the circles, being pressed in against man-to-man defense. Goes right wing, gives it up there for Carly Rich. Left side for Smith. She'll line up another 3, and it's good. That's 3 second quarter threes for Evie Smith, and the Blazer lead goes to 13. It's 29-16. Evie Smith has the hot hand from the bonus sphere right now. Valley View with the lead. Newport's got possession. Here's Head. She'll try a deep 3 of her own from straightaway. That's too strong, but they get the offensive rebound on the reset. Along the right wing. Now they feed it inside, back into the corner. And with it now is Hembry. Hembry with the basketball. Dribbles left wing with a bounce pass to Neal. To Neal. Now down low to Head. Reagan Head drives into the lane. Shot blocked, I believe, by Weaver, and out of traffic with it comes Evie Smith back the other way. Smith will go straight to the rim and gets to the rim and scores with the right hand. Evie Smith has scored 11 points in the second period, and Valley View now leads 31-16. 3:10 to play in the half. Newport with the basketball. They got it on the left wing. Now back out high for Robinson. Robinson penetrates. Shot blocked out of bounds by Morgan Weaver. Morgan Weaver flashed into the lane and said, not this time, not on my watch.
Number 10, Mackenzie Whitlock.
Mackenzie Whitlock checking in now for Valley View, the 5'5" sophomore guard, wearing jersey number 10. Here's a turnaround jumper inside the paint. It's off the glass, no good. Whitlock takes the rebound for Valley View. Clear up for Carly Rich up the right side of the floor. Now the Blazers will go 5-on-5. Here's Weaver with it. Along the left wing for Smith. Smith kicks it for Weaver. She'll try a three. That one's short, and Newport's got the rebound. 2:42 to play in the half. Blazers leading 31-16, largest advantage of the game thus far. Here's a runner at the other end that won't go. Whitlock grabs the rebound, then gets tied up on a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to Valley View with 2:35 remaining in the half. And Mackenzie Whitlock will put it in play for Evie Smith. Evie will walk it up the floor. Crossing midcourt with 2:25 left until halftime. Goes off a ball screen to the left wing. Now tries to split a double team but gets stripped of the ball, and Newport with the steal. Robinson brings it back the other way for the Greyhounds. She'll get to the top of the key, slides to the left wing, gets shut up there. Gets it for Antonia Davis. Now on the right wing. Pass inside, shot blocked again by Weaver. That's at least the third block shot for Morgan Weaver here in the first half. Substitution for the Blazers. Madison Fisher, 5'8" sophomore forward, checking in, seeing her first action of the day. Newport will inbound from the baseline. They get it in for Aubrey Neal. Now over to Reagan Head, high on the left wing. Guarded there by Winkfield. Pass inside the paint, deflected and stolen by Winkfield. The outlet pass for Whitlock. Whitlock penetrates, stripped to the basketball, right into the basket. And Reagan Head got the steal, and she'll bring it back the other way. She's being pressured by Winkfield, and they're going to get Anna for a reach-in foul, I believe. Second foul on Winkfield, fourth team foul on the View.
Reaching foul against Valley View. Into the game, Maddie Crumbach.
Maddie Crumbach checks in for Valley View, the junior guard. Newport's got it. Head has it on the left wing. Being double teamed, brings it out to the top of the key. Hands it off there for Robinson. Now on the left wing for Neal. Neal swings it low for Davis. Davis tries the turnaround jumper. Got that one to go over the double team. Tough shot by Davis. Makes it 31-18 with 1:12 to play in the half. Whitlock with it between the circles. Goes right wing and leaves it there with Carly Rich. Rich. Right wing to Maddie Crumbach. Crumbach with a basketball. Bounce pass to Fisher. Had it deflected, but Fisher gets it back and then gets fouled by Antonia Davis, her second. Jaden Cruz is back in for Valley View. Meanwhile, Sadie Washam is back in for Newport. Also checking in for the Greyhounds, Macy Cagle, the 6'1" senior post, returns. So Crumbach will put it in play across from a broadcast position near midcourt. Now in the corner for Fisher, who feeds it low to Cruz. Cruz drives into the lane, pass stolen, but then right back. Whitlock gets it for Valley View, and her runner is good in the lane. Mackenzie Whitlock with the steal and the runner, and it's 33-18. Lead back to 15 for Valley View. 48 seconds left in the first half. Newport with the basketball. They get it out high along the left wing to Neal. Back out between the circles with Washam. Now Neal drives, gets it to Robinson. She'll line up a three that's off the mark. Fisher got the rebound, or Newport got the rebound. The shot is no good. Head came down with it, but lost it out of bounds off her leg, and it'll go back to the Blazers. 26 seconds remaining in the half as Mackenzie Whitlock will work it ahead. She'll cross midcourt with 20 seconds left. Blazers up 15, trying to build on that lead before the halftime break. Here's a ball stolen away in the corner by Washam. Newport back the other way with it. Here's Robinson across the timeline with 10 seconds remaining. Gets it out high for Washam. She'll leave it with Head. Head will dribble out to the top of the key, guarded by Cruz with 2 seconds left. Takes the deep three before the horn. It's off the back iron, no good. And at the break, the Blazers go to the locker rooms with a 15-point lead. It's 33-18 as your halftime score. We'll step aside for a 2-minute timeout, and we will return with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show in 2 minutes. Again, Valley View leads Newport 33-18. Back in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Is your HVAC system ready for fall and winter? Find out today with the Moore Super Checkup. Prevent unexpected breakdowns while extending the life of your system. Whether you need a heating or cooling inspection, we cover it all for just $54 for 54 years serving you. Call Moore Air Conditioning today, a Google guaranteed HVAC company, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
Kids grow up so fast, and so has the Arkansas Children's Hospital Jonesboro Clinic. This is our clinic's 10th year of creating healthier tomorrows for the kids in Northeast Arkansas. There's no need to cross the river or hit the highway for your cardiology or diabetes needs. Road trips are for fun, not for health care. The team at Arkansas Children's Hospital Jonesboro Clinic is celebrating by doing what we always do, giving your kids more time to be kids. Learn more at archildrens.org/Jonesboro.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Bring anything to Pack Mail, and they'll pack it, ship it, crate it, freight it, no matter how big, fragile, or awkwardly shaped. Since 1998, Pack Mail has been your #1 shipping source, the only authorized shipper of all the major carriers. UPS, FedEx, DHL, the Postal Service, and freight services all in one store. At Pack Mail, you have choices. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
Trey, we are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office and then FedEx or all the way out to UPS terminal and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
See, I told you, Pack Mail ships anything, anywhere, through any shipper. Pack Mail, voted the #1 printing, packaging, and shipping store in Jonesboro. Don't trust your shipping needs to just anybody. Trust Pack Mail, 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
And we welcome you back to Blazer Arena. Randy Myers under the headset. We have reached halftime here in this senior girls game with Valley View leading Newport 33-18 at the break. As we welcome you into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report, brought to you by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. To see their complete inventory from the comfort of your home, log on to KavanaughCars.com. Blazers led 16-13 at the end of the first period, now leading 33-18 after that big second period that was sparked by the hot shooting of Evie Smith from three-point range. Evie hit 3 triples in that second period plus a layup, and she leads all scorers in the game thus far. She's the only player for either team in double figures at the half. Valley View also got 7 points in the first half from Morgan Weaver, 2 from Mallory Welch, 5 from Anna Winkfield, 2 from Mackenzie Whitlock off the bench. Jaden Cruz has 6 at the break, also for Valley View. Carly Rich, Maddie Crumbach, and Madison Fisher all played in the first half but did not scratch for Newport. Greyhounds led in the first half by the 8 points of sophomore forward Antonia Davis. They got 7 from Reagan Head, 3 from Sadie Washam, Avery Robinson, Aubrey Neal, Alexis Hembry, and Macy Cagle all played for the Greyhounds in the first half but didn't scratch. Valley View leads 33-18 at the half. We'll step aside for 2 minutes. Back with more in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
Save $80 on the spot at Plaza Tire Service when you purchase 4 in-stock Nokia 1 tires. That's instant savings right now at Plaza Tire Service. No forms to complete, no waiting for a card in the mail. Plus, you can make the purchase easy on your wallet with a Plaza Tire Service credit card, featuring 6 months deferred interest on purchases over $149 or one of our no credit needed financing solutions. For a limited time, save $80 instantly on 4 in-stock Nokia 1 tires for your car, exclusively at Plaza Tire Service.
If
Evolve Bank and Trust is now bringing full-service banking to Jonesboro. To celebrate, we're offering you $200 extra. Just open a new checking account with Evolve. Have at least 2 qualifying direct deposits of $500 or more within 90 days. Then we'll deposit $200 extra into your account. It's just that easy. Open a new Evolve checking account and receive an extra $200 in your account, plus free checks for a year. Restrictions apply. Visit getevolved.com/special promotion for more details, or come in and see us at 111 East Huntington Avenue, Suite A, or call us at 870-933-2480. That's 870-933-2480. Evolve Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Blazer Arena. Randy Myers under the headset in the NEA Baptist broadcast position here at Valley View High School. NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century, as we continue along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report. Valley View ahead of Newport at the break here in this varsity girls game, 33-18 our score. We remind you the boys will be in action tonight for their home opener. This, of course, is the home opener for the Lady Blazers. They're off to a 2-0 start, but won their first 2 games on the road at Truman and BIC here in the last 2 weeks. But this is their first home game, and then tonight will open the Lane Campbell era for Valley View boys basketball. It's for the first time in 20 years, somebody besides Jason Manchester will be sitting at the head of the bench for a Valley View boys team. So Lane Campbell makes the move up from the junior high team, where he was very successful in 2 years as the head coach of that program. And his team will take on a very good Manila team tonight. And for Valley View, it's a kind of a tough situation to be in, because Lane has only had his entire team together since Saturday. I mean, most of these guys, I think he's picking up about 12 guys from the football team. He's only had about 6 players in camp thus far, so he hasn't even had enough to scrimmage with without borrowing players from the junior high team. But nonetheless, they're going to line up tonight against a very good Manila team, and Lane's going to try to, more or less, I think, basically treat this as an exhibition game. I mean, obviously they're going to try to win, but they're also going to experiment, I think, with a lot of different lineups. There are a lot of sophomores and newcomers to this team. A lot of sophomores from a very good junior high team last year that went 21-3 and won both the conference championship and the district tournament title. There are also some guys playing football for the first time in their careers, like seniors Cal Richardson and Carson Winters, for example. You know those names from a very good Valley View football team, but those guys are playing basketball, at least for the first time since they've been in senior high school anyway. Jay Mormon also returns to the football team. Jay played as a sophomore but did not play last year, but has returned to the team this year. And so certainly some guys with a lot of size and athletic ability there in those 3 names that we mentioned. But we'll see how quickly they can get their basketball legs under them. And for Cal Richardson, I think this is the first time Cal maybe has ever played basketball since at least the Pee Wee level. I don't think he played junior high ball. I know Jay played junior high ball, and I'm not sure if Carson did or not. I don't remember him playing, but that's not to say for certain. But it'll be an interesting experiment tonight to see how this team fares against a very good Manila team that has 1 game under its belt already. They were supposed to have had 2, but Tuckerman, they were supposed to play Tuckerman last weekend, but Tuckerman canceled that game for some reason. So Manila does come in with 1 game under its belt, and again, we'll have that one for you beginning at about 7 o'clock tonight. We've got time for one more timeout before we begin the second half. We'll pause for 60 seconds. Valley View leads Newport 33-18 here in the girls' game. Back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
When you bank at First Security, you're choosing better for yourself and fellow Arkansans. Better service from friendly professionals who really invest in your goals. Better solutions with convenient tools and smart resources. And better support for the things that matter to you, as well as the communities that matter to us all. Because finding your better at First Security makes Arkansas better too. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
The holidays are here, and American-Made General Store is the place to shop for one-of-a-kind gift items. Come in today and get your new shipment of Greenwich Bay soaps, Wine River wind chimes, Rada knife sets, and Stay Put pillows. The name says it all. Everything you see in our store is manufactured in America. We have over 5,000 American-made products from almost every state. So come find that unique and perfect gift for everyone this Christmas at American-Made General Store. Shop one of our locations in Pocahontas, Brooklyn, Rogersville, and Conway.
Back here at Blazer Arena, we remind you we're streaming this afternoon on YouTube, on the Blazer News Network YouTube channel. And a shout out to our streaming video crew. The crew chief is Taylor Settlemeyer, who heads up the digital media program at Valley View High School. Aiden Rector is also on camera and on loan from KAIT this afternoon, visiting camera operator Britton Hargrave. So thanks to all those gentlemen for helping us get on the air on YouTube this afternoon. Of course, we're also live on the radio on the EAB Sports Network and KBTM. Our producer and studio engineer is Abby Sloan. It's ready to begin the second half here. Newport gets the basketball. Valley View leads it 33-18. Here's Aubrey Neal with it, or rather Robinson with it. Swings it inside the paint. It's knocked away and stolen by Jaden Cruz for the Blazers. She'll get it for Evie Smith across midcourt. Let traffic clear. They get it out for Weaver now. Weaver gets it back out to Smith between the circles as they go 5-on-5 against man-to-man defense for the Greyhounds. Now on the right wing for Weaver. Weaver feeds it underneath to Smith, who got inside and scored off the glass with a nice move to the basket. Well-executed play, and Evie picks up right where she left off in the first half. She's got 13 to lead the Blazers, having the best game of her career thus far, offensively anyway. It's 35-18. Newport feeds it inside. It's stolen by Weaver. Weaver lets traffic clear. Now brings it back across midcourt. Leaves it between the circles with Evie Smith. Now on the right wing to Weaver. Out high for Welch. Welch gets it for Weaver. Pass deflected, but Weaver able to secure it. Now she'll dribble into the lane, put up the runner from the free throw line, and gets it to go. Nice move by Morgan Weaver. She's got 9, and that'll quickly prompt another timeout. I believe this one taken by Newport. We'll take the break as well as the Blazer lead grows to 19. 6:45 to play in the third. Valley View leads Newport 37-18. Back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, I'm estate planning and other law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Back at Blazer Arena, Randy Myers under the headset at midcourt. 6:45 to play in the third period. Valley View has pushed its lead to 19, the largest advantage of the game so far this afternoon. It's 37-18. Newport will have the ball as we return to play out of the Greyhound timeout. Robinson will bring it ahead. Across midcourt. Shuffles to the left wing. Now lines up a three. That's short. And the rebound taken by Mallory Welch, who did a nice job of blocking out. Push it ahead to Smith. Smith drives left side of the lane. Missed that layup. Rebound to Cruz. She'll flip it back out on the reset. Here's Weaver. She'll drive down the right side of the lane and get to the rim, scoring off the glass. That puts Weaver in double digits with 11. And the lead grows to 21, 39-18. 6:14 to play in the third period. Valley View with the lead. By the way, the Valley View junior high team winning earlier this afternoon as they turbo clock Newport 48-13. Here's a three on the way and good for Newport by Avery Robinson, her first bucket of the game. Makes it 39-21 with 5:55 to play in the third. Evie Smith has it for Valley View. Feeds it left wing to Winkfield. Winkfield finds Cruz at the elbow. Cruz drives into the lane and is fouled as she begins her approach to the basket. Foul is charged to Davis. It's her third. And Valley View will inbound from the baseline. Evie Smith will trigger from her right side of the basket as she faces the floor. Gets it out high for Winkfield. Left wing for Smith. Smith brings it back out between the circles. Now gets it right wing. And a traveling violation call there, I believe, against Mallory Welch. So Newport will force the turnover and get it back. 5.5 minutes remaining in the third period. Blazers leading 39-21. Avery Robinson with the basketball. Now on the left wing for Head. Head dribbles to the free throw line, guarded by Winkfield, trying to post her up, kicks it out instead to Davis. Davis with a bounce pass underneath to Head, and they're going to wipe out the basket and say there was a foul before the shot, apparently. Foul's gone on Winkfield. It's her third. First team foul on the View. Head lines up a three off the right wing. That's too strong. Fight for the rebound. It'll go out of bounds. And a foul is charged. I think that was a foul on Mallory Welch. Her first, second team foul. Newport with possession. Runner in the lane, off the glass, no. Morgan Weaver rebounds for Valley View. She'll let traffic clear, now bring it across midcourt. Gets it right wing for Evie Smith. Bounce pass underneath to Winkfield, back out to Smith. Smith, jumper from the elbow, too strong. Rebound taken by Robinson for Newport. Bounce pass to Washam. Washam leaves it with Neal. Down low to Davis. Davis takes the 18-footer. That's good. Antonia Davis with 10 makes it 39-23. Evie Smith crosses midcourt with it for Valley View. Leaves it with Weaver. Left wing now for Winkfield with 4:09 to play in the period. Here's Smith, right wing to Welch. Feed it inside for Winkfield. Winkfield stops and scores over the defender as she gets it to go off the glass. Anna Winkfield with 7. Lead back to 18 points for Valley View. 3:57 to play in the third. 41-23 your score. Here's a feed down low to Head. Head gets inside and scores off the glass for the Greyhounds. Head with 9. It's 41-25 with 3:42 to play in the third. Morgan Weaver with a basketball for the View. Has it between the circles, goes left wing for Anna Winkfield. Out high to Evie Smith. Back to Winkfield down low. She lost it out of bounds, and it'll belong to Newport with 3.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Head comes across midcourt with it, or rather Neal does. Now on the right wing for Washam. Sadie Washam with the basketball. Drives baseline, tries the wraparound pass, and then stepped out of bounds while she still had possession. So that'll give it back to Valley View with 3:14 to play in the period. Blazers leading 41-25 as Morgan Weaver walks it ahead for the Blazers. She'll go left wing for Winkfield against man-to-man defense. Out high for Welch, or right wing to Welch from Smith. Now to Cruz between the circles. Left wing to Evie Smith. Smith, dribble drive, gets to the rim, missed that shot. It may have been partially blocked, and Newport back the other way with the basketball. Ahead in transition to Head. Head got Winkfield off her feet and scored the layup. That puts Head in double digits with 11, and Newport slowly but steadily fighting their way back into it. It's 41-27. They've been down by as many as 21. Got it back down to a 14-point deficit. Here's Weaver inside. Weaver against the double team, gets the bucket and the foul. She'll be at the line for the M1. See who the guilty party was for Newport. Foul charge to Antonia Davis is her fourth.
Into the game, Maddie Crumbach.
Meanwhile, Maddie Crumbach checks in for Valley View, relieving Evie Smith. So one free throw coming here off the bonus for Morgan Weaver, and she makes it. So Weaver now leading Valley View in scoring with 14. It's 44-27, 2:20 to play in the third period. Newport with the basketball. Get it on the right wing for Washam. Washam trying to shake Cruz. Now leaves it down low with Macy Cagle, who had just checked in, and she lost the handle on it out of bounds. Blazers will get it back with 2:11 to play in the third period. Morgan Weaver will bring it ahead. The 6'1 senior guard crossing midcourt at the 2-minute mark of the third period. Approaches top of the key, now shuffles right wing. Gets it for Crumbach to Weaver to Cruz. Bucket. Good ball movement there by Valley View. Cruz has 8. It's 46-27. Lead back to 19 for the Blazers. Here's Reagan Head with it for Newport at the top of the key. Gives it up left side for Neal. Her runner in the lane's partially blocked. Mallory Welch comes away with a basketball. She'll clear it for Weaver. Weaver had it knocked away, but gets it back. Push it ahead to Crumball left wing. Bounce pass down low to Cruz. Cruz, bucket and the foul. She'll go to the line for one shot.
And one. Into the game, number 22.
I'm not sure who that foul was on, but now Lexi Tilton will check into the game for Valley View. That was the third team foul on Newport. And Jaden Cruz, who's now the third Valley View player to hit double figures, to shoot the M1 free throw. A shot wouldn't stay down. We've got a whistle. And a foul on Winkfield on the rebound. That's her fourth. So it's the third team foul on the Blazers. Valley View leading 48-27. They've matched their largest lead of the game now at 21. 1:15 to play in the third period. Newport with the basketball. Washam has it. Dribbles down the left side of the lane. Passes off for Head, who brings it back out on a reset. Drives. They get it for Washam. Washam being harassed by Tilton. Needs help. Leaves it with Cagle. Cagle drives to the elbow, and her pass is stolen away by Winkfield. Cruz is ahead of the defense, gets the pass from Winkfield and missed the layup at the other end. Back the other way come the Greyhounds, but Cruz trying to make up for the lost or the missed free throw. Able to hustle back down the floor and make a nice defensive play, breaking up the fast break opportunity for Newport as she swats the ball out of bounds. Ayla Bigham is in now for Valley View, replacing Anna Winkfield. Ayla's a 5'6" sophomore guard. Here's Newport with it as Washam drives down the left side of the lane and got the bucket and the foul, I believe.
Shooting foul.
So she'll be at the line for one after the fourth team foul on Valley View, and she makes the free throw. Washam has 6. It's 48-30. Ayla Bigham across midcourt with it now for Valley View. Goes right wing for Crumbach. Crumbach finds Cruz at the elbow. Her turnaround jumper is too strong off the glass. Tried to get her own rebound, but it got away from her and out of bounds. It'll go back to Newport with 18.7 seconds remaining in the third stanza. Valley View up 48-30. Blazers trying to punch their ticket to a 3-0 start, heading into the Fast Break Classic at Quitman next week, where they will play Dardanelle Monday afternoon at 4:30. Here's Newport with the basketball. Pass inside the lane to Reagan Head. Head able to score off the glass right before the horn sounds to cut into the deficit. And at the end of 3, it should be 48-32. That is the score. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Back in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
Now you can enjoy the great taste of Japan in downtown Jonesboro. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine has all your favorites, from steak and chicken to seafood and sushi. Bamboo also has house poke bowls, or you can build your own bowl. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine with hibachi, sushi, and seafood is open Monday through Saturday for lunch and dinner, and discounts are available for students. So stop by and dine in with us, or log on to BambooJapaneseCuisine.com and like them on Facebook. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine on the corner of Main and Huntington in downtown Jonesboro.
Tired of slow internet? Feel like you're stuck in the old days? It's time to catch up with Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric. Thanks to Empower, you don't have to wait for high-speed internet. Our new cutting-edge technology makes our services more reliable and faster than the competition. Call 870-336-0999 to check internet availability in your area. That's 870-336-0999. Empower, high-speed internet for your neck of the woods.
Back here at Blazer Arena, 3 quarters down, 1 more to play in this senior girls matchup. Valley View leading at 48-32 as we head into the final frame. 16-point advantage. Valley View's largest lead has been 21. Junior high Lady Blazers winning earlier this afternoon as they turbo clock Newport 48-13. And Valley View will get the ball to start the 4th period of this varsity game. Leading 48-32. Mallory Welch takes the inbounds pass from Maddie Krumbach. Has it between the circles. Gets to the top of the key. Slides left wing, picks up the dribble, gets it high to Krumbach, right wing for Winkfield, who's back in. Winkfield gives it up. Now back inside to Winkfield. Winkfield double, triple teamed. Out for Krumbach. Krumbach with the ball fake. And then a foul and a reach in against Newport. And I believe that foul is charged to Reagan Head. If so, it's her first. 4th team foul on the Greyhounds. Mallory Welch will inbound from the baseline for the View. Finds Winkfield underneath. Winkfield turns, has her shot blocked. And a foul, I believe, will be called on Morgan Weaver. She was definitely guilty of the reach over the back there. It's her first foul, team foul number 5 on Valley View as Newport gets it back. 30 seconds deep into the final frame. Valley View leading 48-32. Aubrey Neal with the basketball, gets it out for Washam. Washam penetrates to the elbow, now drives inside, gets to the rim and scores the layup. Washam with 8, back to a 14-point game. Mallory Welch has it, left wing for Anna Winkfield. Out high to Weaver, right wing to Krumbach. Krumbach looking inside, gets it out high to Welch, left wing to Weaver. Weaver catch and shoot 3, bring it up for Morgan Weaver. Weaver with 17, she leads all scores. 51-34, Valley View with the lead. Newport's got possession. Here's Washam with it on the right wing, trying to shake Winkfield. Passes inside, the ball denied by the long arms of Morgan Weaver, and then she got fouled on the reach by Cagle. Cagle guilty of her first foul. 4th team foul on Newport.
Into the game, number 2, Evie Smith.
Evie Smith back in for Valley View. Evie with a hot hand in the second quarter today. She's got 13 points for the game, got 11 of those in that second frame off of 3 of 3 shooting from the bonus sphere. Here's Winkfield with it, left wing for the Blazers. Out high for Evie Smith, now right wing to Welch. Down low to Winkfield, back out for Welch. Out top to Smith. To Welch on the right wing. Man-to-man defense for Newport. Back out to Smith. Smith with it between the circles, directing traffic to Winkfield. Winkfield feeds Weaver at the elbow. Weaver drives, missed with the left hand, and Cagle rebounds for Newport. She'll clear it out for Neal. Neal across midcourt with it with 6 minutes to play. Blazers leading 51-34. Gets it for Washam. Washam guarded by Winkfield. Now on the left wing. Neal has it. Gets it for Cagle at the high post. Back to Neal. Neal thought about the 3. Now feeds it inside to Cagle. She's stripped to the basketball by Mallory Welch. Ahead to Cruz. In transition to Winkfield, but the pass too strong for him. Winkfield couldn't track it down. The Blazers will turn it over with 5:37 to play in the game. Antonia Davis will check back in for Newport, relieving Macy Cagle. Alexis Hembry is also in for Newport. She will inbound to Washam. Valley View leading 51-34. 5.5 minutes left to play in the basketball game. Hembry with it. Passes inside where it's stolen away by Jaden Welch. She'll clear it out for Evie Smith. Back the other way come the Blazers. Ahead in transition to Weaver. Weaver gets it out high. Now Cruz has it on the left wing for Welch. Down low on the baseline to Winkfield. Winkfield gets it out high for Smith between the circles. Smith with it. Goes right wing to Weaver. Inside to Winkfield. Winkfield gets between the defenders, missed the layup, and the rebound battled for. It'll go out of bounds and belong to Newport with 4:55 to play. Valley View leading 51-34. Hembry will bring it ahead, gets it left wing for Washam. Washam dribbles out between the circles, guarded there by Winkfield now drives down low, dishes off for Davis. Davis penetrates into the lane and takes one step too many. She's immediately called for the traveling violation. Blazers will get the ball back with 4:38 to play, up 51-34 as Evie Smith walks it ahead. Picked up in man-to-man defense by Embry. Now has it top of the key, gets a right wing to Winkfield. Anna Winkfield surveys the floor, leaves it high with Welch. Welch feeds it to Weaver on the baseline. Weaver wrap around the defender, layup, reverse layup, good. Nice move by Morgan Weaver. She's got 19. Did a nice wrap-around move to get free and then scoring on the reverse layup. 53-34 your score. Valley View with the lead. Head tries the three at the other end. It's no good. Weaver hustles down the rebound for Valley View. She'll clear it ahead and transition to Winkfield. Winkfield has the uncontested layup. It's good. And I believe we've got a timeout taken by Newport. So with 3:51 to play in the game, there's a pause in the action. We'll take the break as well, pausing for 30 seconds. Valley View leads Newport 55-34 on the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
We're back at Blazer Arena, closing minutes of this one. Timeout on the floor. I believe this timeout was apparently taken by Valley View. I thought it was Newport's initially. I think that's who I credit it to right before we threw that last break. But as it turns out, I believe it's a Valley View timeout, and it is a 1-minute timeout as opposed to a 30. So Valley View will have the ball when we return to play. Correction, Newport will have the ball with 3:51 remaining. Blazers up 21, matching their largest lead of the day, 55-34. Newport's got it on the right wing. Neal feeds it inside. It's denied and stolen by Anna Winkfield. Winkfield gets it for Welch. Welch will bring it across midcourt. Bounce pass for Evie Smith. Now left wing to Winkfield. Out top to Welch, right wing to Rich, who's back in, and there's a foul away from the ball, apparently. Charge to Reagan Head, her second. 16 foul on the visitors. We'll have mass substitutions now for Newport. Macy Cagle back into the game. Also Samantha Friend, a 5'7" senior, checking in. Michaela Gist, a 6-foot junior forward. More fresh bodies in for Valley View as well. Madison Fisher is into the game. Lexi Tilton's back in. Whitlock is also in. She'll trigger the inbounds pass here. 3:26 remaining. Valley View with the basketball. Here's a shot in the paint that's no good. And I'm not sure who 14 is for Valley View. I do not have her on my roster. Actually, that's Ayla Bigham. I'm sorry. We do have her. Valley View with it. Out high, Carly Rich brings it out for a reset. She'll leave it with Whitlock. Whitlock with it between the circles. 3:05 to play now. Rich gets it back out for Tilton between the circles. Right wing to Ayla Bigham. Feed inside to Whitlock. Whitlock has her shot blocked. It'll go out of bounds and stay with the Blazers with 2:54 to play in the basketball game. Valley View will improve to 3-0 this afternoon and return to action Monday in the opening round of the Fast Break Classic. Here's a bucket inside for Valley View on the inbound play by Madison Fisher. And the foul against Newport is the 7th team foul. It'll be Fisher at the line to shoot one. Missed the free throw. Newport back the other way with it. 57-34 your score. Leila Henderson with it. Feeds it inside on the block. Shot is blocked, and out of there, back the other way with it comes Fisher, who I believe also got the block. Then she lost it on her way back up the floor at midcourt. Now she gets it back off a fortuitous bounce, drives to the baseline and shoots and scores. Madison Fisher with 4 off the bench here in the fourth for Valley View. It's 59-34 now with 2:15 to play. Newport with the basketball. Drive inside, runner is no good. Fight for the rebound on the baseline. Still fighting for the basketball, and they'll call a jump ball. It'll belong to Newport on the alternate possession with 2:06 remaining.
Jump ball.
Substitution for Newport. Reagan heads back into the game, relieving Samaria Friend. And Racy Talley checks in for Valley View, the 5'5 sophomore, seeing her first action of the afternoon. Ball is tipped by Bigham, but Newport gets it back off the inbound pass. Now they swing it left wing for Head. Head dribbles back into the lane. Gets it to left wing for Henderson. She'll drive the lane. Shot's no good. Rebound pulled down by Whitlock for Valley View. Minute 43 to play in the basketball game. Whitlock has her pocket picked at midcourt by Henderson. And now Bigham steals it back for Valley View. Ahead in transition to Fisher. Her layup is good. Madison Fisher with 6 fourth quarter points. It's 61-34 with a minute 23 to play. Here's Macy Cagle with it for Newport at the high post. Kicks it out right wing for Head. Back out high. Here's a long 3 from straightaway. That's going to be airmailed out of bounds. It'll belong to Valley View with a minute 13 to play in the basketball game. Blazers leading 61-34. Mackenzie Whitlock works it across midcourt for the blue and gold. Approaches the top of the key, picked up in man-to-man defense by Henderson. Now gets it right wing to Racy Talley. Talley gets it for Lexi Tilton. Tilton directing traffic, back out high to Talley. Left wing for Ayla Bigham. Inside a minute to play in the basketball game. Bigham with the basketball. Leaves it with Talley. Talley dribbles down the right side of the lane. Gets to the rim and scores off the glass. Racy Talley with the bucket. 63-34, 29-point advantage for the Blazers. Here's Head with it. Gets it left wing for Henderson, who dribbles to the right elbow. Feeds it inside to Cagle, but it's taken away and denied by Tilton for Valley View as she comes up with the steal. She'll push it for Whitlock with 22 seconds remaining. Whitlock, bounce pass down low to Fisher. Turnaround jumper off the mark on the baseline. Ball will go out of bounds. Newport will get it back with 14 seconds remaining. Valley View leading 63-34. Alexis Embry brings it across midcourt. Gets it out high for Henderson with 7 seconds left. Henderson dribbles to the right wing. Now inside to Cagle. Cagle off the back iron. The shot is no good, and the horn sounds on a 63-34 Valley View victory as the Lady Blazers are off to a 3-0 start with this win. We'll come back in 2 minutes to recap scoring. We'll also have our Domino's Pizza postgame show where we'll name the JOSM player of the game. All that coming your way in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Find Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
25 years of memories, 25 years of smiles, opportunities, and friends. 25 years of community. Because of you, we've forged long-lasting partnerships that have made our communities better. We can all agree that a lot has changed in 25 years, but our promise to always be a true community bank remains the same. Our roots run deep. Our commitment to you runs deeper. We're celebrating 25 years of First Community Bank, and the best is yet to come. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender. Evolve Bank and Trust is now bringing full-service banking to Jonesboro. To celebrate, we're offering you $200 extra. Just open a new checking account with Evolve. Have at least 2 qualifying direct deposits of $500 or more within 90 days. Then we'll deposit $200 extra into your account. It's just that easy. Open a new Evolve checking account and receive an extra $200 in your account. plus free checks for a year. Restrictions apply. Visit getevolved.com/special promotion for more details, or come in and see us at 111 East Huntington Avenue, Suite A, or call us at 870-933-2480. That's 870-933-2480. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
We are back at Blazer Arena. Randy Meyer is under the headset on the heels of a 63-34 Valley View Lady Blazer victory over Newport in senior girls basketball action, as Angie Ellis's team wins their third straight to start the season. They're off to a 3-0 start as we welcome you into our Domino's Pizza postgame show. Brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Make game night better by ordering online at Domino's.com, Domino's.com that is, or from the Domino's app. Well, Valley View led this one pretty much from start to finish. They were up 16-13 at the end of the first period. It was 33-18 at halftime, 48-32 at the end of three, and the Blazers go on to win it 63-34 to hand Newport its second loss of the season. Looking at individual scoring numbers from this one, Morgan Weaver leading the way for Valley View. She had 19 points to lead all scorers in the game. She was one of three Blazers in double figures this afternoon. They also got 13 points from Evie Smith and 10 points from Jaden Cruz. Anna Winkfield had 9 in the winning effort. Mallory Welch with 2. Mackenzie Whitlock off the bench with 2 points. Madison Fisher had 6 off the bench for Valley View. Also Racy Talley off the bench with 2 points. Also for the Blazers this afternoon, Carly Rich, Maddie Crumbach, and Lexi Tilton and Ayla Bigham all played but did not score. For Newport, 3 Greyhounds in double figures. They were led by the 13 points of senior forward Reagan Head. They got 10 from Antonia Davis, 3 from Avery Robinson, and 8 from Sadie Washam. Also for Newport, Aubrey Neal, Alexis Embry, Macy Cagle, and Jamaica Roddy all played but did not score. Valley View wins it 61-34. Our JOSM player of the game for this one for Valley View will be junior guard Evie Smith. Evie played a huge role in that pivotal second quarter where Valley View was able to pull away and put some distance between themselves and the Greyhounds. She scored 11 points in that second period, shooting 3 of 3 from three-point range. She also had a layup, and as a result, Evie Smith is our JOSM player of the game this afternoon. Brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. So Valley View wins it 63-34. The Lady Blazers are now 3-0, and they will return to action next week on the road. They will play Dardanelle Monday afternoon at 4:30 in the opening round of the Fast Break Classic at Quitman High School. That's over near Heber Springs in the Greers Ferry Lake area, and that'll be actually the first of 2 back-to-back games for Valley View against Dardanelle, as the boys will play in the game right after that, starting at about 5:45. So Dardanelle will be the opening opponent for both Valley View teams next week in the Fast Break Classic at Quitman. Speaking of the boys, we remind you they'll be back in action here tonight, or actually it's the season opener for the boys team as begins the Lane Campbell era of Valley View boys basketball as they open the season tonight at 7. We'll be right back on the air with it as well. Should get on the air somewhere probably in the neighborhood of about 6:50 to 10 after 7, somewhere in that window, depending on when the junior high game wraps up in front of it. Speaking of junior high games, the Lady Blazers also winning the junior high contest this afternoon as they turbo clock Newport 48-13. The senior high wins 63-34. So that'll wrap it up here from Valley View this afternoon. Again, we'll be right back here around 7 o'clock tonight for the boys game against Manila. Again, your final score, Valley View defeats Newport 63-34. I'm Randy Meyer. So long until this evening on the EAB Sports Network.